And we're live.
It's a thing. Hang on. Oh, I can speak by bad German because Kadir's not here. We're live? Hello! Live from Vancouver, Canada. Not Vancouver, Washington, USA. I'm Roland, and this is the SUMO Platform meeting. It's awesome. And we have a user pad, which I'm not sure is up to date because I didn't fill anything in. Action item from last week, Michal worked with Rubric on fixing outstanding issues in verbatim. Is that actually a thing, or is that just a copy and paste? Michal.
That is a thing. Oh, sorry, that is a thing. I just had a bit of an issue with my computer here. That is a thing, and I am in touch with Rubric. They're fixing things, and they will update us once they have all the things sorted with the tags that Mike pointed out in that meeting. So that should be done, I hope, soon, and then we're gonna recheck again and see if things go live for it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I sent them a comprehensive list saying what the issues are and how can they fix them or what's wrong with that. And yeah, they said it looked clear enough, so they're going to go through this and update their materials as well for future localizers.
All right. You'll update the user pad with those notes. Okay. Next up is, anybody else have any roundtable items that is currently blank? Roundtable, anybody? Okay, the roadmap. As people may or may not be aware, Firefox for iOS will not deliver on June the 2nd. So that is official. We, of course, don't have an official delivery date. So that might affect the iOS on SUMO. Less work for Mike. Whether we will make first half 2015, I do not know. I can see that two possible universes: we make it or we don't. As soon as I have a date, and whether we'll make first half 2015, I will alert you all, especially Mike, because Mom will have to do his thing. We'll have to put it in production as we discussed last week. Maybe you could discuss the rest of the items, Mike? Buddy up, article page redesign, unified AAQ, or... You're muted, Mike.
Okay, sorry about that. As far as I know, nothing has changed on Buddy Up for desktop. We have a small bug in the current sprint, and we'll do more work on it next sprint. This will be out May 21st. I don't know about that. I know that's the date we had in mind, but I don't know what the significance of that date is.
Okay.
The article page redesign. We now have breadcrumbs in our articles, and all articles are collapsed by default. We found a couple bugs with the collapsing, especially in relation to show for that we'll have to work on. But that seems to be going pretty well. I think this next steps might be old.
Okay, well, update it.
Overall, or beyond that, I don't think there's much that's changed in the roadmap items since last week.
Okay.
So not much to say there.
Joni, do you want to comment on mobile product page redesign or whatever you're got your fingers in? I think that's at least that one. Was also unified AAQ.
No, I think that's Kadir's, unified AAQ's Kadir and Madalena maybe.
Okay.
But the mobile page redesign, I don't have any new updates for that. I'm still working on the UX.
Okay. And search quality, Mike. I assume that's you have an update on that, right? Not.
Yeah, for search quality, we want to make various changes to our search so that you usually find what you're looking for more often, but we haven't started working on that.
And you'll work on it presumably soonish, sometime this quarter.
I expect that we'll start working on that in the next sprint.
Okay.
We have one bug in the current sprint about it, but work hasn't started on that.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions about any of these roadmap items? Okay.
What's this May 21st date under Buddy Up for Desktop? Does anybody know? I don't know of anything that's coming out on May 21st.
That's why I put not sure if this is a real date, which and probably I should put this is not a real date.
It is a date that I've heard before. Kadir told me that they wanted the manual testing version of this to be ready by that date, but I don't know why they picked that date.
Well, why don't I put an action item for Kadir to talk about next meeting?
I think.
Would you say, Patrick?
Heard you for a second, Patrick, and now you're frozen.
Patrick, would this be an action item for Kadir? Just
Patrick's
give us an
issues.
update next week.
I think the internet connections can get kind of spotty where he is at the co-working space.
Isn't it great when you have a co-work space and the internet doesn't work?
Like some
exactly
corner.
the frustrated feeling I have when it doesn't work at the office. All right, well, I will just give Kadir an action item.
I'll just ask Kadir
All
personally.
features needed for Buddy Up are going to be rolled out. I assume this is Patrick. On
Kadir's back on Monday.
yeah, as far as I know, isn't he?
He's in Toronto on Monday, actually, and so will I be. So that's.
Oh, you guys going to try?
I am. I'm not. I don't think he is. I think he's already done this one, but he's just coming out to work with me.
Excellent. You get to meet him.
Kind of
Perfect.
easier for him to fly to Toronto than
As the
elsewhere.
Germans say, perfectus timing. All right. Well, I'm assuming that Patrick has updated there, and I think that's cool. Thanks, Patrick. And thank you for bandwidth. I curse the internet. Specific bug discussions. Does anybody have any?
No. So the release notes just came out for 38. It's not really. That's not really SUMO related, is it?
A little bit.
For
Probably not for this meeting.
38.0 or 38. Whatever we call it, is it .05?
Yeah, for 38.0. So there's some known issues that are going to be going out in 38. Where are the release notes?
Yeah, I guess it's an item for the Monday meeting.
I don't know. What's that?
I guess this is an item for the Monday meeting, but it can't hurt to call it out here.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I haven't even actually looked over them yet, so I just saw that I had the email. But I'll go over them Monday. The release is on Monday, right? So.
I think it doesn't
The
usually
release
happen
is
on
on
Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
The release is on Tuesday.
Okay, it's not like Monday night, like Tuesday morning?
No, it's Tuesday, 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. Pacific, usually.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I didn't know that. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So what happens is, Mark, and all those who don't understand our crazy open Mozilla software process, we merge nightly, trunk or whatever, nightly, all those merges for Aurora and beta, developer edition and beta happen on Monday, and the release is on Tuesday, and then we get beta and Aurora later in the week. For the new.
That reminds me. So Pocket is it's prepped on in nightly. So if you have nightly, you just update it, and you'll have Pocket, and it's supposed to be functional. So if you want to be able to answer questions about that or write an article about it, it's there, and it's mostly done from what I understand.
Okay.
I don't have anything else
Yes,
to add.
I think that's an item for Monday as well, but
Yep.
can't hurt because can't hurt to repeat. So the only action item is Kadir give a little update next meeting on Buddy Up for desktop and in general. As much as he has, I don't expect any great changes, but any other action items or anything to bring up before we call this meeting to a close? Okay. I will email Kadir about his action item. And we'll see y'all next week when Kadir is back, and we'll actually have a better meeting because he's more in touch with the platform than most of us. That's my
Can you CC me on that email, Roland?
Yeah. It's all desktop stuff. I always
Thanks.
see you on desktop stuff.
Thanks.
Miguel, can you stop the recording? Bitte schön.